I don't know if you can see that with the camera.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like this is an old injury that was pretty serious.
That's from when I was 11 and I was trying to cut kindling, you know, and this is the hand I would use to hold the stick.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going at it with a hatchet.
Oh, no.
And
Yeah.
that's the finger that takes the brunt of it, you know? And people come and they learn metalworking, and this is what they make.
Excellent.
So we have lots of these.
Great.
We had one of the purchased ones out here, and everybody uses that because it works perfectly. And the ones that are homemade, not so much.
Yeah.
And there's little surprises. Because somebody wanted to go split wood someplace else, they took the other one.
Oh.
And they also took the good mallet. This mallet, I think it's a 3-pound mallet, and it's a little light. And I think a 4-pound mallet is better. Right away, here's what I discovered.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, you can see where there's some dings in the bottom of this wood already.
Okay.
And so it'll do this. It'll bounce instead of split. It'll bounce. Now I've split some here today, and it's split fine. And this should split just fine, but there is a little tiny knot right there. But all this wood's going to have knots in it, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But see, rather than going down and splitting,
just walking on the blade there.
it's bouncing on the blade. So I'm looking at the blade, and the blade has an edge like this, and a razor blade has an edge like this. And it's like, but if you use a razor blade, you'll bust it.
Yeah.
This is too tough. So having a blunt edge like that is good to keep it from losing its edge. It's good for going after firewood. It's not going to break. On the other hand, the wood bounces off of it kind of easy. So I think what I'm going to try to do is leave that edge there.
Okay.
But just like over here, I'm going to try to take the cheeks away a bit.
Oh, okay.
So a little grindy grind.
Yeah.
So I'll try to grind off the cheeks.
Okay.
This is the piece of wood where it wouldn't get very far. It would start, but it would stop.
Okay.
All right, let's see if this works better.
Yeah, that's
A
awesome.
little bit better.
Well, the first thing I noticed is it's not walking down the blade like it was before. When you were hitting it, it was just bouncing down, and now it just, like it bites.
So here's the outer bark. I always try to cut like this, and it splits easy, because then you're going with the knots. If you try to cut like this, you could hit a knot and it'll just stick.
So you're cutting it kind of like you're taking out pieces of pie.
Yes.
On your...
Yes. Much easier now.
Yeah.
Smaller. I think they did a lovely job making this.
Yeah.
And this is a BB. This is a PEP BB.
Yeah.
And I just don't know how much wood they split on it before calling it done. But sometimes people are like, I want to go to the next project.
Yeah.
And that's understandable. But a little fine tuning, I think it's just as good as the stuff you buy.
Excellent.
Ta-da!
Kindling Cracker, Kindling Cracker, so sharp, so sharp.